You just don't care, no. I don't wanna play, baby, I'm just fine. I don't need you anymore.
For content information and the link to the written version of this video, please check the description below. Welcome to the 10th entry and the second part of my terms I learned on holiday as part of my Under the Queer Umbrella spin-off series, where I discuss new terms I learned of on holiday, as well as new terms added or updated on the wiki over the week I was on holiday. In this entry we shall be discussing a small variety of queer identities which I found on the LGBTA+ wiki. Disclaimer. Although I've gone into this entry with the best intentions to educate others and done plenty of my own research into these identities by talking to those who identify with these labels and doing online research, I do not have the majority of these identities and therefore cannot speak from personal experience. If I get any information wrong, if you're comfortable, feel free to let me know in the comments and I will amend this entry as needed. My intention is to bring awareness to these identities and to educate on the beauty of queer identities. I encourage you to do your own research alongside this entry. You can find links to all these identities by clicking on the respective links in the description below. If you would like to support me personally, you could please consider donating to my Cash App or my GoFundMe, linked in the description, where you'll also find my email address in order to give me inquiries about anything related to my channel, videos, and story commissions. And you'll also find my Twitter linked in the description, which is @UTU with JJ. Now let's get on with the video. Terms added whilst on holiday. This is a list of terms I found by going to the recently added section of the LGBTA+ wiki. The following identities were either coined during the week I was on holiday or had a major update to their page, such as an addition of a flag or an updated description. They are placed in release order with the exception of the terms which are directly related to the terms I found. This is not every identity that was added that week. I focused on those which were coined that week and also had flags. Honey-Jew-Gender. Flag and term were coined by Twitter user BlueKazoo365. You will find links to that Twitter in the description. This term is a neutral fruit gender based on the honeydew fruit. This term is associated with loving nature, sharing platonic love with others, and living life to the fullest. Gravity gender. This term refers to a gender that feels like oneself is floating through space and admiring beautiful celestial bodies. The following is an exclusive identity. Ottergender. This term was recoined by Twitter users @Kerbabi and Transbead. You'll find the links to them Twitters in the description. This is a xenogender used by those who identify strongly with otters or by those who want to incorporate otters into their gender. This term is also associated with the sound of otters squeaking, the feeling of otters' damp, wet, fluffy and fur, and the twitching of their whiskers. This term was created for autistic individuals. Pink mushroom gender. Coined by luci-starboy on Tumblr. Link to the Tumblr in the description. This term is a subset of mushroom gender and refers to those who have a strong connection to mushrooms in nature and feel mushrooms are a part of their gender. Unlike mushroom gender, however, pink mushroom gender may be connected to femininity and neutrality. If you're enjoying this video so far and the other videos in my series, consider checking out my Patreon, linked in the description below. For just £1 a month, or your currency's equivalent of £1, you'll be able to see all these videos a day before they go public. Thank you for considering. I appreciate your support a lot. And now let's get on with the video. Guilty sexual. This term is an aspec identity which refers to individuals who experience guilt or dread when attraction is felt, which can have an effect on their attraction. This may be caused by a trauma response, but this doesn't have to be the case. After learning this term, I adopted it for myself because I've always felt a sense of guilt or dread when experiencing attraction, which I never really understood until learning of this term. This sense of guilt and dread I feel can't be helped, so it's nice to understand where it's coming from. The following is an exclusive identity. Zoomy gender. This term was coined by Tumblr user Galactic Festival, linked in the description below. This term is a xenogender for cat gender individuals who are more active at night and or have bursts of energy during the night. These individuals tend to sleep more during the day and become upset when disturbed. Cat gender individuals who relate to night-related genders can also use this term. The term zoomies relates to the random bursts of energy cats and dogs experience at night. Persephrogender, coined by Tumblr user The One I Wanted Is Taken. Last but not least, we have a term that has several meanings. It's a gender that goes through seasons of rebirth, possibly annually, which may or may not become more complex after each rebirth. It can also relate to a gender strongly connected to the goddess Persephone and the darker aspects of nature, including decomposition and decay. It can also relate to religious and spiritual aspects of life and rebirth. So there we go. Week 10 of Terms I Learned this weekend, and part 2 of Terms I Learned on holiday. Soon we'll be discussing physical attraction identities, but in the meantime there'll be plenty of content to keep you content, including more terms I learned this weekend, entries. As always, remember to please do your own research alongside these entries, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for supporting my channel by subscribing, liking and sharing this video. Don't forget to switch your notifications on so that you'll be notified for each new video on my channel. And also, don't forget to comment your thoughts down below. I love reading your comments. They make my day. My next goal is 450 subscribers by the 20th of September when I go back to uni. I know that we can make it. We're only 10 away at the making of this video. So thank you so much for helping me reach that goal. Sharing this video will really help. And yeah, I can't wait to... My dog's barking, so I'm going to end this video really quickly. Again, thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all next time. Bye!